So really since I was 18, I've been working with different communities in different places around the world with the idea that people from those communities not only can understand better than someone from the outside what are the most important things to photograph, but also they compose the pictures from that place. You know, their ideas of design, land, intimacy are all wrapped up in how they grew up and what they were surrounded with. So actually the compositions of the photographs, I feel, match the place in a way that I, as a art school design photographer, would never be able to do. So it's a long process of collaboration, working with kids or with adults, in this case like elderly women in East Jerusalem. For me to see what they're seeing, but also to give them the tools so that they can control how they're taking pictures, which fortunately with digital cameras is much easier than it used to be. But I really take it slowly with them so that they learn to look at an image very closely and to look through the camera very closely and to understand what a frame does, to understand what a moment does, and that photography is a language that you need to understand how to operate or use the different parts of it, like time and frame and viewpoint, so that when they're taking pictures, they intuit the way to take a photograph in the same way that a photographer does. I mean, with less training, obviously. But I work with them in this project, I worked with them anywhere from over, I think maybe 3 months was the shortest, to 2 years. So they really become photographers. I started out thinking that the place that I felt most comfortable was in the Arab-Israeli part of Israel, because it was a place that I felt some connection with visually, culturally, and I thought it also embodied the complexity of the dynamics of the country. And I worked with kids in 2 schools, one in a village and one in Nazareth, and immediately they started taking very interesting pictures, very colorful, with lots of different elements like food and photographs, and it was very lively. And then after that was maybe I worked for 3 months, and here was this body of work. And I thought, well, where am I going to go from here? So rather than really get very involved in that one community, I decided to go to the opposite spectrum and work with girls in a military school, Orthodox girls in a military school. And also found 5 girls to work with there who were very dedicated and took some amazing, very intimate pictures of their life together. Because of working with so many people and working in, with the ability of working in the digital realm, the kids and I must have made, not just kids, but must have made close to between, I don't know, somewhere between 50 and 100,000 pictures. And of course it was hard to edit it down, but on the other hand, it was incredibly exciting to do that.